Welcome back to Game Does Play Games, where Prompto is saying something and nobody cares what he has to say. Hi, we play games and talk game design. We're playing Final Fantasy 15.
GDPG. This is your first episode and you don't know who we are by now. I
implore you to go back.
You know, maybe you avoided a lot of collateral damage. Maybe it's for the best you're starting here. So, yeah, what are we doing? We're going to the depths of the mine to get the hand of the king. Is the crystal supposed to be down there? Is that the idea?
Yeah, what is the hand of the king? That's not the name of the crystal.
I mean, that's the name of your objective or your
mission. What happens if I run without Ignis? So does he actually
It'll be all right.
Oh.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
You're gonna get scolded by Gladio again.
That's all that's gonna happen.
That's
yeah.
It's gonna be like, hey, you should care about your friends. Be like, yeah, but
what do my friends ever do for me?
But like, Ignis can't fight. He's blind. And it's probably better if he stays not in the line of combat.
And the only reason I took him with me is because this douchebag next to me told me to.
It's worth it for the end.
Yeah, I'm honestly curious what it brings. Is it gonna be like Ignis hugs you and he's like, "We had good times together. Goodbye forever, Noctis."
He just like walks into a forest and like, you know.
Yeah, I like that better than performing harakiri. Just like walk into a forest.
And I never saw from him again.
No one knows what happened.
Seppuku, yeah.
Harakiri is the right term.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I said seppuku, so I was wrong anyway.
Harakiri literally translates to, I believe, I could be wrong actually, but it translates to destroying one's center. I think seppuku is, it's similar, it's related. I don't know what the difference is though.
Yeah.
But traditionally it's harakiri.
Yeah.
It's like killing yourself for being a failed warrior.
I
remember my friend Andy
resistant to guns. Blap, 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 blap. Oh, that is so weak.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. Wait, there's a way to fix this. What was it? Big swords?
I love how wet they are in the title screen or the menu screen.
It's hilarious.
Like, but now you're inside.
Kabling.
Kabal.
Boig.
Oh.
Look at you using big swords that you never use.
Look at that gigantic, what is it called?
I always found it weirdly satisfying to teleport with the giant swords, like the great swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it feels as though they're so heavy that the weight of throwing them is really what pulls Noctis to it, like it's a gravitational force.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Whoa. Just creates
it. Is that just me?
No, I got you on that. It creates like a gravitational pull.
I was holding square, I feel like I was doing the thing you wanted me to do.
Oh yeah, this is how Nathan does combat. He complains about how he was trying to dodge and never dodges, and he starts blaming the game on never letting him dodge.
What? I saw that. He held dodge and he dodged. Oh, that time he did not.
No, that time I have no complaint. I was not doing the thing.
I did not do the
Maybe
thing.
The problem is you haven't had someone here to watch him.
I'm looking at the screen, man. I gotta see the action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ow, water. Who's shooting water at me? That's rude.
The, Gurangach.
That's what it is. Gurangach.
You got it, buddy.
Gurangach.
Did it, guys.
Did it, guys. That time.
Listen, man, it's 1 a.m. I'm trying.
Oh wow, he's doing a death roll. He's doing a death roll.
That was beautiful.
Oh, that was awesome. I've never actually let them.
And then Noctis went into the mud and was never seen again.
Can I?
Yeah, you might want to.
Can I? There. Oh.
You gonna heal?
Ignis can't regroup, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He can't?
No.
It was on there.
Yeah. How is he gonna know where to regroup to?
Just wherever he is.
All he has to do is say,
here.
"Hey, come here," and we'll do it.
Yeah.
He has one job.
I guess so.
Is Ignis? Oh, Ignis is in combat. I'm kind of surprised.
What is he? Why?
He's dying. What he's doing is dying.
Oh yeah.
He's actually
really,
gonna die.
Oh, I tried to.
He
pull
died.
My items.
You really gotta do a better job.
Do a better job at what?
Healing.
Healing him? What?
Ignis, don't worry. Ignis heals everyone.
This is my regrouper.
Yeah.
He heals. What are you complaining about?
Nothing at all, friend.
What? Okay. Eddie, it's like you're judging it as if like anything I do in this game is going to matter, but I've proven time and time again that I can lose a fight terribly and still win.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's true. He did take on an Iron Giant with a handgun early game.
I mean, I got bored of how much of a challenge he wasn't giving me.
To be fair, it was off
How
screen.
much damage I wasn't actually dealing to him. Is there?
You dealt
Oh, there
like
it is.
10 damage a shot.
I think it was actually 1. I think it was 1.
It was pretty funny. More of the experience of it that mattered.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this area though.
It's confusing.
It
but
feels like a quarry that has been left alone for a very long time,
yeah.
which maybe is the concept.
It's I mean I know it's a quarry that like now monsters have taken over. That's what it said in the description.
I mean they call it a mine, but mines are inside caves usually.
But they also call it a quarry. Maybe they just kind of combined the two.
Those are two very different things, but
Where am I going?
That's okay.
Dear
Well,
God.
I mean, there might be a mine in here.
I guess there could be a mine inside of a quarry.
Yeah.
Really, I guess it depends on what you're trying to harvest.
Elemancy. 1, 2, 3 types of fires. I'm not making any more fire. Just screw off.
Because most quarries just kind of like build down and out.
Yeah, they're pretty open, and it's because quarries are typically, I could be wrong about this too, but quarries I think traditionally are used for harvesting things like stone or things that are
No, that's pretty
in
much
larger deposits.
Yeah.
Whereas mines are usually more specific resources you're looking for.
And you have to
And you
kind of delve
usually
deep for.
you
Yeah,
dive
yeah.
deep in them, but you also usually don't find a lot in one large sump.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
That's why you never
we're just
see
going.
Well, sandstone mine, you see sandstone quarries.
Right. I think that's the idea anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly what Civ likes to tell me that's how it works. I mean,
Oh
See, buddy, you did learn something after all from Civ.
hey man,
Video
I
games
mean,
tell
you
me
know,
a
I
thing.
pay attention when I'm on road trips too, but it doesn't mean I'm necessarily perceiving things right. So,
So I'm sorry, there's just like these little pockets of areas that it's like, oh, go here and look around, see if you find anything. I'm like, all right. And then,
it doesn't seem to be giving you much.
no.
It's giving Ignis a hard time. That's basically all it's doing. Where is that poor bastard?
He's fine.
Please tell me that's
He's
not him
still
down there.
down there.
No, that's an animal. Okay, good. That's a monster.
That's,
I was very
you just left
concerned.
Ignis down there, and he's like, my precious. I think you should stop looking in every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
You're just gonna keep finding
I think so.
disappointment.
I think, yeah, we should. Yep, there we go. Look at that.
Is it a giant mech?
Well,
Tell me it's a giant mech.
No,
Go Power Rangers!
Well,
as you
now
said
you got
earlier,
him
it's just a
started.
big old.
We could be the Power Rangers. We're just short one person.
Ironic for a vehicle.
Just bring back Iris. Power Rangers. Boom.
There you go.
hashtag bring back ears.
Power Fantasy 15.
Power Fantasy.
Fantasy Rangers.
All right, let's make a new game series called Power Fantasy and make it way better than Final Fantasy 15 ever wanted to be.
I don't know if we
Good
could do that.
luck.
They had a lot of hopes and dreams for this
They
game.
were extraordinarily ambitious for the size of their team. Like, I recognize that they were a AAA studio and had roughly like 200 people working on it, but like, they still were very ambitious for what they hoped for this game. I give them props, man. I still think they did a great job with the limitations that they had, minus the flaws in their narrative.
Really can't jump over that tiny little thing.
Hey, man.
At least they're sticking true to what it means to play an RPG. You can't simply just, jump over a tiny little ledge.
That's why it surprised me that the new Zelda has jumping. Which, I mean, is little baby hops, but
Fair. The jumping doesn't do a whole lot in that one. But we'll save that for another day. What are they weak to? Because I don't really feel like fighting them. I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm not using it right now. And then we're gonna do...
Venom Cast.
Which one?
I don't know.
No,
What are they weak
we're
against?
just gonna,
Blizzard?
yeah, everything's weak to Blizzard in this game.
That's
Alright.
pretty true.
Oh.
We've said that about other things, though. Just everyone's dead.
Are you still alive? Mm-hmm.
Seems like there's really only one kind of enemy in this area. These guys.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're kind of big and nasty, so they've probably
That's true.
eaten everything else.
Yeah.
Have we seen guys like this before? They seem really familiar.
I can't
yes.
recall.
Yes. Well, we haven't seen them. We've seen things like them.
Oh, that's fair.
We've seen, they're called Sahagins.
The like
Sahagins.
green versions of them.
Yeah.
What do you feel about color swapping, or like texture swapping enemies in traditionally JRPGs, but it definitely happens in Western RPGs too.
I know that generally you're not too much of a fan of it.
I'm not a fan of it either. I feel like they could just get a little more creative.
Well, there's the one core argument for it, and it's that it gives you diverse content without requiring a lot of unique art assets. And like,
I understand that. Yeah.
if it means better gameplay for redundant art, I'd take that.
Okay.
But if it doesn't enhance the gameplay, then you run into risky territory.
To be fair, there hasn't been a whole lot of color swapping in this.
No, there really hasn't been. They use a lot
Like-
of similar monsters, like the goblins come up a lot in different shapes and forms.
But they actually do change them up.
Yeah, the actual functions of the goblins tend to be different, like their modes of attack. And their overall aesthetic seems to change pretty dramatically when that happens too. Like, they keep the general look of the goblins, and then they like give them these weird moon things to glide around on, or you know, things like that.
Why can't I just jump down there? I mean, like, it's not even a big, steep walk right there.
Listen,
I
man,
don't know.
you can only teleport, you can't jump. That's how it works.
I know. Alright, then what's the way to get there?
Just
Wait,
around over there.
that's,
It's literally right there.
It's right there, Nathan. That's why the lamp's there. To be like, this is your entry point. Follow the lamps.
Pretty much.
Don't you know how
At least
level
that grass
design
looks
works,
nice.
Nathan?
At least the grass looks nice. That's like the subtitle for Final Fantasy 15.
Look at that grass. I mean, shit.
At least the grass looks nice. So bad.
Not even sorry.
Snugga.
What are you? What are you?
Snagga.
Oh, it's a goblin. Speak of the devil.
Giblins.
I would like to scan you now.
Schmiblins.
Just gonna wait.
Do you use wait mode?
No.
Why
Wait,
not?
it was
Because I'm
amazing.
not a pleb.
What makes wait mode a pleb?
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I just don't like wait mode because I like to just be very I like to be very jumpy with everything. I like to just do it all on the fly.
You play your Final Fantasy like a standard AAA title.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you're very unimaginative. is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Speaking of which, I'm just gonna use the Ultimate Blade because I'm not there anymore.
I mean, it seems to be doing pretty damn good job.
Damn, still continuing that attack, huh?
So, you don't...
I feel like playing it with doing combat without wait mode is the way they intended it to like be played. They
I
just
think
put
that's why it defaulted to without wait mode.
Yeah, and that's why I just think wait mode's there just for the players who do not want to do it in real time like this.
We've actually had this argument though, because there are a lot of mechanics designed around wait mode specifically, and it's like, why would you come up with a tree specifically for wait mode?
Yeah, we
when
kind of
it's-
came to the opposite conclusion of, we think that they wanted wait mode, like they designed the game around wait mode, but decided to put a focus on the real-time combat because that's what they figured would sell better.
Oh, I'm a bad friend.
No, just keep going. He's fine.
As we all know, Nathan, from the last time we went spelunking,
Oh yeah, you missed the last dungeon
he'll
run. I was
teleport
by
when you hit a
myself.
cutscene.
I was-
No, No, you had Highwind.
Yes, you're right. I had Ariana Highwind, and that was it. Everybody else was caught behind walls.
They were still talking to us, though. We actually had Ignis stuck on a platform
Staring
closed
at a wall.
off from everything else, staring at a wall.
Nice.
It was really creepy.
It was very
like
Blair
expecting
Witch.
him to turn around and be like, Rose, red.
Nice. Yeah, that's why I don't use wait mode, just because I just like the battle system that they have without it.
How do you feel that the game tells you about enemy weaknesses without using wait mode? It's very trial and error, right? I mean,
it is.
Are there other cues that you can use to kind of anticipate?
Their design.
That's a vague answer. What do you mean their design?
Okay, the design of how the enemy looks.
Okay.
If like I was about to get there,
You paused.
You all right?
Good argument. Good talk.
GDPG at 1:30 a.m.
How enemy looks
can
can often let you in on how to hurt it. You might need a bigger weapon for something that's nice and big and bulky.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was the case too.
Yeah.
Because I played it without wait mode until we started recording the series, because I didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
And that was sort of my cue too, right? Like, big guys, generally you want to use big swords.
Yeah.
Little fast guys, use the smaller fast sword.
Yeah,
or
and
spears.
I think either Ignis or Prompto has a special that lets you in on their weaknesses anyway, without wait mode.
Magic is also a thing that's not always obvious, though.
Yeah, because you only really have absolute freedom of experimenting with the elements when you're using magic. Like, you could get a lot of weapons that use it, but it's too cumbersome to have to change between all of them all the time.
I think it's a little bit obvious with magic.
That takes care
I feel like it's not. Like, what were those goblin things weak against?
I believe they were weak against lightning.
They're not. They're weak against ice. Why are they weak against ice?
Weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean,
Then
even,
again, I never
even,
used magic on them, so that's
even-
weird. They're okay.
even the crocodile guys, right? Like, you would think, well, they're in water, maybe they're weak against electricity, because that's how
But
these
they weren't.
rules
They
tend
were
to
weak
work.
ice.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, ice affects water too, but traditional JRPG would say
Would go with lightning.
So I agree, there's usually context clues, but when it comes to the elements, it seems a lot less clear. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Oh.
Perhaps I just hardly ever used elemental abilities.
Should you not have camped?
No, I'm just wondering how the cooking scene's gonna go. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be sad. Hey, Ignis taught us to cook once, or maybe we never did that side
No, we
quest,
talked about how he had never taught us to do it.
and then we didn't do it. Oh, that's right, we did talk about that. Because we're a bad friend. Prompto
Gladio
looks
just-
so distressed. He's
Gladio
like,
just pulls out like a whole bunch of cup noodles, like, eh?
I learned a thing that actually made me legitimately angry.
Yeah, that's right.
I think from Eddie, actually.
Yeah, it was from me.
Cup Noodles is a legit brand.
Oh.
Yep.
So that was absolutely an
By the way,
advertisement.
look at the options.
Oh my god, I called it.
Wow.
I'm so glad you
I
said
mean,
that.
You know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cup Noodles is a legit brand. So in Gladio, that whole mission was absolutely a brand deal.
As I said before, I actually think that's hilarious.
It's still hilarious, but it kind of killed all the humor for me, knowing that it was better when I didn't know. When I was like, this is amazing. And then now that I know that it's an ad, it just feels cheap to me. They used our own character, like one of our character
That
main
would
party.
explain why he was so gung-ho about it, though. If you remember, he's like, cup noodles are amazing and nutritious. I was like, this sounds like a commercial.
Right? But like, don't use our party to do that. Don't like taint our characters for your marketing agenda.
Yeah, and Cup Noodles does not look like that when you open it either.
And
Of course
that's
it
why it felt so cheap to me. I was like, that's not cool. I laughed at the time, but that's because I didn't know. I was young then.
Oh, buddy.
Good times.
Oh, that's even more sad.
Prompto was like,
This,
I'm
this
going
is
to...
like Gladio chasing after Ignis. as
Ignis, you're not
is
ready
running.
for this. You're not ready to fly. Prompto was like, I'm going to make them remember this.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's amazing.
Sadly,
Oh.
it's probably Prompto's like photography score that like calculates when Prompto's supposed to take pictures. It's probably like, Ignis is the most interesting thing in the scene. Take lots of pictures of him.
Hey Ignis, what do you want me to take more pictures of? I mean, hey Noctis, what do you want me to take more pictures of? Ignis.
Please, Ignis.
Please take more pictures of Ignis.
Now
We're
I
just gonna,
imagine
like
someone...
leave our books there.
I know, right? Now I just imagine someone playing through this game and like saying like, always take more pictures of Ignis, and as soon as he loses his sight, just be like, don't take pictures of Ignis.
Don't ever do it again. Just stop.
Why
Tonberry
too much
wouldn't.
fire? Here, I have an idea.
Still have Tonberry over here.
Tomberry wouldn't take pictures of Ignis.
Tomberry
Has some class.
would have an easy time with Ignis.
Have you encountered Tonberries in this game? Do they exist?
Oh, wait, let me think. No, I've encountered cactuars.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
Well, I mean, those are.
I've...
I actually don't think we found one in this playthrough yet.
I don't think so either, but we also don't explore a lot, so it kind of makes sense.
It's
why
not
we
about
haven't hit one.
exploring. It's about being
But
really
yeah,
lucky.
I haven't found a Tomberry
It's
yet.
true.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Huh. Mini question of the day: are Tonberries in this game? But only answer if you've encountered them.
Mini question of the day.
Mini question. I like mini questions of the day. I guess we're getting close to that
There
point.
we go. No, I think we're ready.
Oh, we are over that point.
Yeah, so I'm just fucking around making magic right now. Time to be done.
All right, real question of the day. I mean, we could talk about the quarry or the mine or the quarry mine. What do you guys think about color swaps or texture swaps in enemies, in games, especially like JRPGs and RPGs where it's typically most common? But yeah, from a design perspective, what do you think it adds or hurts in a game experience?
Yeah. Ugh, this area looks a lot cooler when it's actually light out.
It is kind of cool. I like the eerie like mist, the light mist.
Yes.
The light mist that
The
falls
light mist.
over the
It's
mountain.
Reminds me of an episode of Samurai Champloo.
Ooh,
It was a weird episode too. You're annoying.
that was a great show.
All right,
I'll watch
cool.
that again.
Till next time, guys. See you around.
Bye. Bye. Bye.